Keeping it a bando with Lizzie, yeah, yeah.
It's your girl Lizzie Yayo, forever keeping it a bando.
Keeping it a bando with Hype Magazine and Oak 93.5.
Hey you guys, it's Lizzie Yayo.
Hey, you ought to know your CJ Long is time to ride. And I'm gonna keep it a bando with Lizzie Yayo.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yes, it's your girl Lizzie Yayo, forever keeping it a bando here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And we have a special guest all the way from Denmark. Oh, there she goes. I don't want to mess up her name, y'all, so I'm going to let her say it. There we go. Sending the invite. All right, so it's should be pulling up now. I hope everybody is having a good day. In the comments, feel free to ask as many questions as you like. Look at that gorgeous superstar.
Hello, what's up? Nice to
Hello.
Oh, everything is falling down over here, so what's
You're
up?
beautiful.
Thank you, and so do you. So beautiful.
Thank
We
you.
our hair color match. You see that?
Oh. So, if you can, let everybody know who you are and what it is that you do.
Yeah, of course. Well, my name is Kari Kadisa. I am an artist from Europe, Denmark, Copenhagen, if you want to know like specific. You know, the place where the Little Mermaid is from. That is from Denmark. So yeah, and I'm an artist. I do music. I do like I'm like a multi-artist, you know. I sing, I perform. I started out as a dancer when I was very young, and that was how you say pretty easy for me to dance. It was just like I was kind of born with it. So it quickly kind of became pretty boring, if you can say like that. And I needed, you know, some other ways to like express myself. I've always been a rebel, even though I'm a good girl also, but I am a rebel, you know. So that has just been like my way of being rebel is through music. So, but I actually, you know, I have been singing and dancing my whole life. I'm also a music teacher, a dancing teacher, and stuff like that. But I have only been my own artist, if you can say like that, for the last, I think, almost 4 years now. So it's still pretty new, and I just love, you know, every single moment. And I'm so thankful for you to ask me to go on an interview. So thank you so much.
You're
I really appreciate it.
welcome. You are very welcome. I had the honor of going to your page on Instagram, and I
Yeah.
loved your style. I loved your confidence. I seen that we had a mutual friend. I
Yes.
I can't
T.
remember
Whitey.
the name. Say it again.
T. Whitey.
T.
Shout out to T.
Whitey.
Whitey, my biggest inspiration. Yeah, he's great. He's a very great artist, you know, and he inspires me a lot, and he teach me a lot. So I'm forever thankful for him. So shout out to T. Whitey. Everybody stream his music.
Yes. Yes. He
Oh,
is
oh,
really dope.
sorry, but he also goes under the name Worldwide Whitey. Don't forget that.
Period.
Period.
Period. So, what was it like growing up for you?
Oh, yeah. Well, growing up for me, it was like it was good and bad. You know, everybody goes through something in life. I have definitely probably seen too much that I shouldn't have been seen in a very young age. That's what I was saying. But you know, it started out for me like I lost my father when I was around almost 5 years old. So, that was very hard. It was like, before my father he died, my life was colorful and rainbowish. And when he passed away, everything just kind of turned gray, if you can say it like that. So, I was walking around, just started singing. I just felt like that was the way I could really get everything out. My mom, she took me to, a psychologist, and I was just like, what am I doing here? It didn't make sense for me, like, at all. I was just like, what is this? So she realized that through the music and through the dancing, that was where I started to feel better. And that has been like, you know, my strength ever since. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, like, it's so funny because when my father was alive, I already actually had started dancing. I was only around 3 years old at the time, and we came to this big show where I was supposed to be dancing, but I was so shy, so I wouldn't do it. you know. So my mom at that time, she was like, "Okay, this is not for her. That is not for her at all." So in a very weird way, it was actually, kind of my father's death that actually did it, if you can say it like that. Yeah.
I love, I love that you were able to, turn your hurts and pain into a positive thing where it's uplifting for you.
Thank you. But you just have to that's what you have to do in life, because what else are you supposed to do? You can't just lay down. Even sometimes you want to, it will never benefit you at all. So, yeah.
Perseverance and resilience, most definitely.
Yes.
So, what inspires you the most on your day to day life?
Well, I think that, just we have a lot of, like, how do you say, here in Denmark, we have this little thing called the Yente law, which is not really, it's not like a law from, the government or something like that, but it's something that is very kind of like invisible in Danish people. It's nothing that you really talk about, but that's pretty much how many people think. And what I mean about that, the gender law is basically about, oh, you cannot say that you're good at this, and you cannot, you know, if you achieve something, don't show it off. Never show off. Don't put too many jewelries on. Don't do something different, especially from the town I was from. Even though I won so many competitions and stuff like that, when I was little, I never told anyone, because you're just not allowed to do that. You have to be like everybody else. Oh, you're getting an iPhone? We are all getting an iPhone. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how people think. Not everybody, but many people, and most people do. I even feel it from friends, family, stuff like that. The people that who are supposed to love you the most are the one who and support you the most are the one who support you the least. So, I get so much support from strangers, like here on Facebook. I get nothing. And this is the place where people knows me the most. This is the place where people know me from my childhood, who some people do know my story. A lot of people don't, because I never showed it off like that. But now I'm just fed up. So, my music is all about saying fuck the gender law. You hear me, Danish people? I don't care, I'm over it. So, of course, I can say I'm good, and so can you, and so can everybody else. If you believe in something, stay like that. Just always believe in yourself, no matter what anybody tells you. I'm like this. If people say, oh, you can't do that, oh, you shouldn't, or try to put like fear into my plans, I'm just like, watch me. I'm gonna do it like 10 times just in front of you. So even though the haters, like on here online on Facebook, they hate me, but they are like my biggest fans and my biggest motivation. So shout out to my haters. I love you guys. And
Yes.
and of course, all the love I'm getting now on the other platforms on social media, that is just so overwhelmed. It's crazy. People I don't even know. I have like 500,000 views right now. Last month it was like 1 mil. So fuck them haters. You know what I mean?
Period. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that you brought that to the attention because a lot of people actually, I know a friend of mine, he has a clothing line called Unhumble. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I love that because so many people they shelve themselves or they close themselves in because of others. Like it's okay to let people know that you are that chick. It's
Exactly. Exactly. You also sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're promoting yourself all the time," and I'm like, "Well, you're not doing it, so what?" Like, yeah, of course I am, and I'm gonna do it even more just because you said that. I'm like, don't be like that. It's just so low vibration energy and you can use it for anything. So what I can say is that no matter what you are doing, like, when I started out, almost nobody wanted to listen to me. I had a hard time getting a scene to go on a show here in Denmark. It was very hard. People like, who the fuck does she think she is? But all of a sudden the numbers are going up, and just believe in yourself, because yeah, it's just the most important thing. Like, no matter what anybody tells you, you can do it. That's
that's
what I want to
right.
say.
Thank you for that. Um, how did you like? Can you pronounce your stage name? And how did you come up with your stage name?
Yeah, of course I can. My stage name is Kari Katita, and you spell that by spelling. Oh, now I have to think the letters in English, but it's gonna be like KadidiKadiZZA. And the way I figured out that name, my real name is actually Ketcha. Everybody calls me Ketty. I've been called Ketty all my life, and that is pretty, something very close to something with a cat. And you see, I also have a cat here. Like, I have something with cats. I always had that. They always feel like drawn to me, and the movements, like a little catwalk and stuff like that. I always just felt like these animals, like all animals, but especially cats, have some really lovely spirit that I'm just amazed by a cat moves, and that's why I feel like a cat, because I move the same way. So, and I've always been inspired by Catwoman and stuff like that since I was little. I love that always. So the reason I have this name is also because of that, but also because of, like, in Danish, when you say Caddy said, like Caddy said something, she said it. So that in Danish you say Caddy say. So I just, and that just didn't sound so good to me with just Caddy say. So I was like, no, it's gonna be Caddy Cadisa. So yeah, that's
Love
basically
that.
how. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope right there. Cause yeah, you gotta watch out for them cats too, boy. They are confident.
Oh
I haven't
yes.
met a cat that isn't confident for real.
No, exactly. And here in Florida, I met like so many cats, and they're all like drawn to me, and I just love them. The other day, I saw like a homeless cat, the cutest cat ever, and it had like an extra leg or something, but it was just still so cute. Yeah, I could talk about cats forever.
So, what's one of your favorite childhood memories?
Favorite childhood memories? Definitely going on stage. I always, when I was little, I was very shy, very, very shy. And I was actually, like how you say, often pretty alone. Like, I had no friends at all when I was dancing, because they all hated me and I did nothing but win. you know. So, but I didn't really give a fuck. Oh, sorry, I'm cursing. I
Good.
really didn't think about that, because I was like, that was not even my goal to have a lot of friends. My goal was to dance. And so, yeah, some of the best moments from my life is definitely being on stage, because as soon as I get on stage, I'm like this fearless person, and all the shyness just goes away.
Yeah.
So basically,
What would be your biggest influence as far as your music, or who?
uh, right now it's definitely T Whitey. Like, I just saw my Spotify rap, and it's so funny because like he's in the top 5 on there. I also like, I really love real hardcore girly rap. I also just got to, how do you say, found out who this Tight, his name is Ty from Florida, musician also. Some of his music, I really listen a lot to, Floridian music. I just love the vibe and the energy and the kind of like storytelling it is when you listen to that. And that is just so me. And it's like in that music, everything that you are not really allowed to say out loud, especially in Denmark, you can just they say it all the time, and I just love that. So even though maybe people can think that, oh, she's too popish for that or something, I don't listen to pop at all. I don't. I only listen to hip hop and, yeah, R&B, stuff like that.
Okay. Um, can you tell us of one of the projects that you'll be working on? I know you said today you had an event this evening. Um,
Yes.
let's talk about
Yes,
some of that.
I can't actually remember what that club is calling, but it is a club. And just while I have been in Florida, I have been performing a couple of times. I have already done like 2 music videos. I have been doing a feature with an artist from here also, and I have what else have I done? Yeah, I've just like getting contacts, and stuff like that. It's just amazing, and I just can't wait to show all of you. Like right now, the things that I have released right now is in Danish, but there's gonna come a lot of from now on in English. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. I really can. It's gonna be so lit. I just shared a little sneak peek of one of my English song on Instagram, so you can all go there, check it out if you want to.
Yes,
This is lit.
I I did. I checked it out, girl.
Oh, you did?
I love the quality. See, that's my
Oh, you
big
did?
thing is quality. A lot of
Mhm.
artists they don't understand how important it is to have good quality and good thoughts into what it is that they're doing when they're
Yeah.
showing it off.
Exactly. And I couldn't agree more. Like that was also a thing that was hard for me for a long time. I started out like really underground, but I actually did that on purpose. I was even offered to go on X Factor. They called me, and other, labels and stuff like that. But I was just like, no, I'm on my journey. I want to build my own fan base. And even if you guys are calling me now, like, why should I need you? Why do I need you? Like, I really started like out like with low budget stuff, but it was kind of a part of the journey. But now I really have realized that you really need to have a real good quality, because otherwise, like, it seems like you don't really maybe believe in yourself, and how should others believe in you if you really don't believe in yourself too? But it also, like, you really do need like a team, like a manager and stuff like that. So if you don't have that, and you want to go far in this business, then go get you like some people who can help you, and hopefully someone you can trust, because that is also very important in this business for sure.
Yes. So to you or for you, what would you say would be the difference from your country and here in the United States?
Wow. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I don't even know where to start. Like, first of all, in Denmark, I'm always getting told like, oh, you're too loud and you're too this and turn down the music and turn down the volume and who does she think she is? Like just like I told you before. But like in America, it's like everybody is loud. Everybody is singing, and there is like, in Florida, there is a scene, especially in Gainesville, like where I've been a lot. There is a scene on every freaking street, like, and there's just, of course, also the weather is a big thing. But it's just like people are just so much more free in the spirit. And if you tell them, oh, I did this song, they're like, oh, can you perform that whole song for me right now? And you're like, okay, I'm ready. They would never do that in Denmark. It's like they would be like, oh, okay, so you're a musician. Okay, let's see about that. So that's the big difference. It's like I just feel so accepted, actually accepted in the US much more than I do in Denmark. That's for sure. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. So, your style. I love your style.
Thank
Is
you.
that do you have like a stylist? Is this something that you also ventured into?
No, this is me. This is just me. But I went to a hairdresser school at a young age and also cosmetic school. So I think at that time when I didn't finish it, I was like, oh my God, waste of time. But now definitely not. There's also always a reason for anything. So yeah, it's just me. But I wish I had one, and I'm going to get one. That's for sure because it's not like just being a man, put on some jewelry and take a quick bath. Like it's hair, it's everything. My hair isn't even how I wanted it to be today, but that's how it is when you are stressing a lot and have a lot of, no, not a lot, have a very little time. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think you look gorgeous. I know you
Thank
said you
you.
had an
Totally.
event today. Um, would you be performing out? I know you flew out to here, well, to Florida. I know you just flew out there. What's that going to be like for you? What do you expect?
Oh, I'm not sure I really got what you said. Can you repeat it?
Yes. I know you said you flew out to Florida so that you can do a show. What do you expect from the show tonight? And where is your show? Because you have some fans or some supporters out here.
Well,
I know that's in Florida, Gainesville. Maybe they could come and
yeah.
show some love.
It's so embarrassing because I can't really at all remember what the club is called, but it's like I just got told that it's like this cozy little club. So if anybody know a cozy little club, that's where I'm gonna be. And yeah, it's just gonna be one or two songs today, so it's not gonna be like a whole concert like that. It's just gonna be like putting my foot down and say, I'm here I am, and hopefully people will get even more interested. So in my music, that's what I hope for. So
Yes. But whenever it comes out, because I know I'm gonna get some clips, right?
yes, of course you do. Of course you do. For
Yes.
sure.
I would love to be able to share it here on my platform. I think it's dope that you are pushing for your dream, even through all the people that didn't want to see you succeed, and you're doing just that. And you're in the right hands for sure,
Yeah,
with all
I
the people
really
that you
feel that.
connected with.
Yes, I really just feel like the love, you don't know how many like American people who has just been like, even though they don't understand one single word I'm singing, they're like, oh my God, that is some crazy shit. We love that. And I'm just getting so overwhelmed because you're not really used to that reaction from Danish people unless they are very drunk or something. Then they will kill you. But, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, that's how it is over in Denmark. So.
So, what would you tell a young child from Denmark that wants to follow in your footsteps as being an independent artist?
What I'm gonna tell to a young artist is that a little bit like I said before, like no matter what anybody tells you, even if it's your mom, of course, always listen to your mom, But when it comes to this, if she's not like, or anybody else in your life do not have a vision like you do, don't let them tell you nothing. Like, just don't. You don't know how many times I've been called delusional and stuff like that. But my dream just came true. Like, I'm an international artist now, and that has been my dream for ever since I was little. So dreams do come true if you believe. Don't let anyone take your belief from you ever.
Thank you. Can we get a snippet of some of your music?
Oh yeah, of course. Um, Wait a minute. Okay, so I have like I actually do have one in English. Would you like to hear some of that?
Sure.
Okay, let me see. It's gonna be from another phone, so the sound is not gonna be like perfect, but it then you like, how do you say, you get a little
Taste.
yeah, a taste. There it was. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm in the mood for releasing some shit. Move out the hood, it just take one hit. I'm in the mood for some gangster shit. Put on the mess while I drop that hit. Pop my in front, probably love my trip. Bad bugs be hitting, they ain't paying my bills. Underground industry, baby, is true. Keeping my shit so they can't tell my mood. Go on the stage, keep my head up high. No motherfucker gonna dim my life. Ain't got a minute, I can waste my time. Don't talk if you ain't trying me to rhyme. Just show much you want easy, cause I got that. Do you got that? Boy, do you got that? That mommy caliente. Yeah, that was just, it's because it's not released yet,
I
so you're
love
just getting a
it.
sneak.
Hold up. Talk your shit.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you so much.
love it, girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Like, I actually knew about your show before you contacted me. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
I did, yeah, and I loved it. And I was like, someday I'm gonna be on that show. And all of a sudden I am. So thank you so much.
Thank
Like,
you so much. Thank you.
that is just so cool.
Can you tell everybody where they can find your music and also
Yeah,
your
for sure.
platforms?
Of course, like, you can find me on all social media. You can find me on Facebook. I'm not really that much on Facebook, but you can find me here. If you really wanted to, be a part of my music journey, I will definitely recommend go on Instagram, because that is where everything about my music is really out. So even though I post something on Facebook and other social media platforms, is you will miss out on some things. So Instagram is definitely the place to be, and also Snapchat. That's also a place I use a lot. TikTok, I'm starting to use more, so also that. And then I'm on YouTube, Spotify, all those. How do you say?
Major
Platforms, right?
platforms.
Exactly. I'm everywhere, everywhere, even in China. Every freaking where.
She's global, y'all. Watch out.
Watch out.
Yes.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of Keeping It a Bando with your girl, Lizzie Yayo. It was a pleasure and an honor to have you.
Pleasure to meet. Pleasure, very big. Oh my God, my English right now. I'll try one more time. It's a very big pleasure and honor to meet you, and thank you so much. Like, I will never forget it. Thank you.
Thank you. Until next time, boo.
Till next time. See you.